Kwaba. Welcome to Diane S channel. Here in Ghana, continent of Africa, the weather is very cool and extremely windy. Today is going to be big up day. There are some persons that I'm going to call out their names loud, and they'll be good with that because I truly believe in gratitude. But on my vlog that I'd sent out a few weeks ago on Momos, 2 days ago, got a notification. You get a notification when anybody drops a comment. And there a commenter asked some questions, and one of the main questions he was asking is literally basically surprised of the fact that I acquired a Ghana card, mobile account, and a bank account in the period of time since I'm here. And his question was, could it be I have a Ghana passport? And I answered his question, I believe, in quite detail. But then I got the idea, because this is kind of how my brain works. If one person throws something out, chances are you may have one or two other persons that have similar questions, but they are just not going to actually comment on your channel, and as somebody who does multi-level marketing, it's always like there's always one other person out there that may have a similar mindset to your own. And so I decided that I'm going to break it down. I'm going to tell you exactly the steps that I made when I arrived here in Ghana. I'm just going to rewind before heading into Ghana, because persons may say, hey, come on, man, what is Dan talking about? She had some connections here already in Ghana, and fair game, because I guess if you look at it, you're saying 1, 2, 3 that she's been able to achieve, and then we drop in the residency for somebody alleging to not know anyone here. Hey, come on, tell us. And I'm telling you, because one thing I've said about, I made a decision when I decided to do this YouTube as a novice. I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it 100. And let me, therefore, give it to you. Now, if you will recall, I said from 2020, I started to look into the continent of Africa. Thereafter, it was Destination Ghana. And I already spoke to, one or two of the things that I'm going to probably will repeat again. It's on the vlog that says I got it, Residency, I got it. And, looking at the YouTube content creators, a couple of them come to mind, a couple of the popular ones that are, really put their all in YouTube. And the Jamaican ladies, I told you, I came upon their video, and that was it for me. Maisie Howell and Ruth Kwakwa. Ruth Kwakwa told you on. I'm not going to tell you anything that's not on that video. If you go and look again, it's moving to Ghana from Jamaica, or what it takes to move from Jamaica to Ghana. And Ruth Kwakwa immediately told you on the video that Maisie Howell, was a person who will handle all the questions and all of that type of thing. And so I connected with Maisie Howell, and we had that conversation and several conversations. And Maisie Howell would have been the person who would have tried to assist me in getting to Ghana, right? So we had that connection. It was a fantastic connection. Unfortunately, rest in peace, Maisie passed away. And so as a shock to many persons, it was even more of a shock to me, because I then now started to share with my circle and my family abroad, mainly in the US of A, that, don't worry, man, I meet this Jamaican lady. Of course, I sent the video and I talked to her, and we on the phone, good, everything is good. And so when I learned of her passing. I didn't say anything to them. I didn't tell them until like over 3 months later, because I was not prepared for anybody to, you know it go already. Come on, you know how it is already, you know. Then they really start be concerned about what I was intended to do. And so in looking at the whole YouTube and really watching and viewing the different content creators' videos, I bumped into Jamaica Village, the Makedia, and her husband Abachan. And Makedia, you know, spoke a lot on most of the interviews. And as I said, she said, when I watched a particular one, and she said, you know, what's the big deal? You have persons going to, you know, America, wherever, and they're just going on a visa. One entry is no different. And so with that, I said, you know, Dan, you're going all out. Because the video that the late Maisie Howell and Ruth Kwakwa did, they actually advised for you to come to Ghana first, visit Ghana for say 3 weeks, and, you know, explore within that time, see how you feel before you make the decision to move here permanently. You know, you have never been here before. And so that is where I kind of love the coin the phrase one entry, because I said, I come into Ghana, you know, that's a done deal. So I'm just going to go balls out and head here. And again, another YouTube creator, and I mentioned and called their names already on the this very first vlog that I did, and I did that at home, that says in the beginning, but I didn't upload and literally put the channel out until I was in Ghana on the 3rd of April and getting a few more little, you know, content, China tea, and then try to upload a couple videos on the 3rd of April, the Sunday. I'll never forget that. And they, in fact, on one of their videos, showing and highlighting apartments for rental, in the description, they recommended a broker. And his name and contact number, and they told you can get him on WhatsApp. In Jamaica, and I did that. I reached out to the broker. And so I told him when I was coming, etc. I said, once I had my ticket, I would contact you. And because they spoke about a Tema, you know, I said, okay, let me go to Tema. And obviously the broker is from Tema and dealt with the whole Tema region. So I made contact with this broker, his name James, from Tema. And we spoke, as I said, while I was in Jamaica. I said, okay, when I get the ticket, I'll give you further details. He said, no problem. I gave him an idea of what my budget would be in looking for an apartment. He says, it's okay. He says he will could also provide airport pickup for me. Again, that was fantastic. And so ticket was purchased, notified the broker, right? All systems go. I'm packed, I'm heading in. A lot of the information, and of course you go back and forth. You're looking at the Jamaica, no visa required once you have a Jamaican passport, and you're going to get the minimum 3 months. That was basically what was advertised, and certainly you felt confident that you would at least have gotten 3 months. Again, that was not the case, but be that as it may, all systems in place, flew out on Jamaica on the 28th of March. That was a Monday. Again, you know, 1 or 2 persons want to know the route that I took. So I left Kingston, head straight into, it's via the US. So I got from Kingston to Atlanta. I had a 6-hour layover. Then I connected, and yes, Delta is the airline that I used. And from Atlanta, after 6 hours, I did a connection from Atlanta to New York, a layover of 2 hours. Then from New York, direct flight heading in to Accra. That's 10 hours. Yes? I slept 9 hours because I knew that once I arrived on the Tuesday, I'm ready for boots on the ground. So that's when I basically slept. The flight was crack of dawn heading out from Kingston. So I arrived in Ghana. Broker was there and, took me to Tema to an Airbnb. Excuse me. We had a conversation. And so I told him that straight, unfortunately, 30 days in my passport. So, that's like something I need to deal with. And I don't want to stay. I know I don't want to live in Tema. And that was literally the next day, day 2. I said, based on what I do, and I'll be working remotely, I need to be in the city. And he said, okay. And I said, hey, this is my budget, we can find something. And he said, okay, let me reach out, because he has connections, in this real estate, these brokers, they come from different areas and they're probably on a site. But anyway, he will be able to make a connection. I'm not to worry. I said, fine. I was like, okay, I'm here now. I need to get a Ghana number. And he said, okay, well, you don't have the Ghana card. I said, well, how you can help with that? He said, well, I need to have a Ghana number, because I need, for my friends and family to know. And with my phone here, I'm only connected to the WhatsApp on my Jamaican number. All right? So he said, fine. What I will do is I will get you a SIM card using my Ghana number. And so he picked me up on the Wednesday morning. Remember, I landed in Ghana on the Tuesday. Picked me up on the Wednesday, and we head straight to it was Vodafone service provider we went to, and we sat down, and he got the SIM card. Boom. And so, I started to just send out some messages and say, hey guys, I'm here, all is well. This is my Ghana number. First, big up, right? Big up yourself, Francine Staple, a Jamaican, Frenny, and I knew prior to arriving in Ghana, she had gotten an awesome opportunity. She's a security expert in Kenya, and she has been in Kenya for a few years. And, I will send a little, text now and then. So when she received this text, and I'm sending her a Ghana number, she immediately sent me a text and said, Dan, wait a minute, because you always talk about this Africa thing. You're always speaking about this. You're really there? You're there, Africa? You're here? You're in Ghana for true? Dan, are you really here now? Come on now. Are you in Ghana? Are you in Africa? I said, yes, I'm here. And we talked for quite a bit extensively on the phone. And I said, well, let me tell you right now, it's only 30 days I got, so I have to deal with that like yesterday. And she said, okay, there's a friend of hers that she knows, and she believes that they are in Ghana because they actually travel around a couple countries on the continent of Africa. Big up yourself, Ray. Yes, big up yourself. Yes, right? And it happened to be Ray. He's also on the vlog where we did something on where we're on the ends. That was all still in Tema on the sidewalk. And she gave me his number and said he's on WhatsApp. I immediately sent him a text telling him who I am and who referred me to him. And straight up, I get straight to it. I don't have time to go around. I get straight to the main course. So I said, hey, I got 30 days. I really need to deal with that. And is there any way you can assist? And he responded, and that via his text, he said that there's a Jamaican consulate here. He gave me name and number. The very next morning, I called, and they told me where they were located. I said, well, I'm in Tema. Oh, that's away. I said, but I'm actually will be in Accra. They said, okay, when you get here, give us a call and you come into the office. We are now down to Thursday. Yes? Remember, departed Kingston on the Monday, arrived in Ghana on the Tuesday. Wednesday, I got that SIM card to get the local Ghana number. Broker said, pulls up. Thursday, hey, Connect has somewhere for you to come to view. And that's it, boots on the ground. Yes, I went, it's in the city. I looked at the apartment. I liked what I saw. I said, let's do this, right? I said, let's do this. The Friday, met with the owners and made a deposit. I already knew from in Jamaica, again, with the content coming out of Ghana, that when you're looking at rental, landlords will ask for 2 years in advance, 1 year in advance, anything below that, it's more money. So I already made that mental decision from 2020 and connecting with Maisie in 2021 that I'll be doing a year rental. So I did the year rental. We met them. Of course, they're going to question me. It's a husband and wife, Christians, and that was good for me. And the deposit was made. I told them that I would be moving in the following Wednesday because whilst I was in Temo, anytime I went out, I picked up 1 or 2 pieces. And once the deal was kind of verbally made that, yes, I want it, it was just a matter of me when I, coming back on the Friday with the ching, that I said, okay, we're going to start buy some stuff. And I bought a lot of stuff in Temo. So they were basically there in Temo. So, I said to the landlords, okay, once we got the lease agreement and all of that, I said, 1 or 2 little things with their apartment, so minor. I don't even want to tell you what. All let me tell you is that, make sure that the mesh is perfecto mesh, because you know what your girl don't can manage. Anyway, the reptile. So, so minuscule. Everything else was fantastic. And I said, but for sure, next week, Wednesday, I will move in, even though I had access to the place. So we found somewhere to live, right? And that's just flowing. That's just flowing. But I still haven't dealt with the 30 days, and that's a big thing for me. And then I started to learn more about this Ghana card, because now I'm seeing and hearing about mobile money. I'm like, how am I going to do this? And then Ray, said to me, don't worry about that, because where he is based out in Tanzania, they have mobile money. And he says, actually, when he got into Ghana, right? Because he came into Ghana like a couple days after me, like probably just 1 or 2 days after me, or maybe 1 or 2 days before, right? He said he just went straight to this place, the National Identification Authority, NIA, and he just got a Ghana card, and he paid $120. I was like, you sure? And he said, yes, so we can deal with that. And so I felt a little bit good about that. So we are to be moving over from Temo to Accra. The broker was sorting that out for me on the following Wednesday. That was when the rain, all hell came down. And he had some difficulties, and he said the move was off. I said, I am moving. Yes, I've already told the landlords that I'm coming over to the city. And again, I reached out to Ray and said to him, hey, I need to move today. And so he came over because he had a rental, and that's how we moved. We went to the store where I had some bigger items and got a truck and head over. And yes, I arrived in the late, but that was done. Landlord was waiting up for me. And so that took place. Okay, I didn't chill. The very next day, I contacted the Jamaica consulate, called and made an appointment, and Ray took me there because obviously he's familiar with the consulate, having arrived in Ghana. And so that is something that is open for all of you. And I already addressed that, and we dealt with it. Yes? Now, the residency now. So I got the Ghana card. Yes, Ray took me, we got the Ghana card. And I spoke to the steps after acquiring the Ghana card, what it enables you to do. And so I was invited to a meet and greet early on. And I was also invited to another Caribbean event, but I could not attend that one. But I said I would attend the meet and greet, and a Jamaican meet and greet. And I invited Ray. And his cousin actually, I invited, they came along, and I actually did the video with her. Her name, that's Dee. Big up yourself, Dee. Video not doing too bad. And she kind of shared her whole experience, and also has traveled around the world extensively, and have done at least, probably a couple African countries, couple countries on the continent of Africa. Let me just tidy that up a bit. And at the meet and greet, you do the usual, introduce yourself, etc. I got up to stretch my legs and, was doing a stroll. And there was another Jamaican lady, and she was walking with a little baby. Yes, I know I'm giving you a little bit of details. And, I started to have a natter with her. And I said, boy, this like a 30 days thing I get in. I have to sort that out, And she said, yeah. She said, okay, let me give you a name. Just call a lady. It's an American lady. And she will assist you. Here comes big up number 3, Sister Ya. Big up yourself. No, I did not know, Sister Ya, that you had a YouTube channel, Yes, it took me that on my own channel. And I didn't even tell you I had one either, because I was separating that. It took one of my vlogs when I seen on the Residency that a commenter made a reference to you. And I was like, wow. Anyway, so I can ball out in here now. Big up yourself. Yes? And big up yourself, my fellow Jamaican Audrey, for sharing that information, because I'm in the sharing business. Because she gave me the name and number of Sister Ya and said, just call her, man. Just call her. Yes? Because Sister Ya assisted her. And so I called Sister Ya, introduced myself to her. Yes, Sister Ya is American. And she immediately sent me the requirements. She says, when you have all of that together, then you contact me. She says, if you need me to accompany you to the GIS, Ghana Immigration Service, I can do that also. No, Sister Ya thing up there now, meaning it's on point. She's very specific. A very lady that is very specific. And Dan love asks a bag of questions. Dan will ask one question, sideway, upway, turn round, roll over, they say, but it no matter how I ask the same question, Sister Ya come straight back, it's right there. I sent you this, I sent you that. I said, okay, that's Sister Ya. And so I looked at it. Sometimes I'll contact her, still question, etc. And she says, just follow that. But remember, your first point is diaspora. And so Sister Ya really helped me in providing the necessaries that I needed. But she will let you know straight up, you have to meet those requirements. She's not offering no assistance to get your requirements. Once you get those requirements, then we're there. So Sister Ya aided with that. I hope you're following the steps that I'm taking. I never know nobody before. This is how I'm making connections. And yes, along the way, 1 or 2 things never pan out, but that does not bother Diane. That's life. What I need to do is that when one thing is taking too long, I need to find the other options. And so, again, I got the residency. The bank account, whilst in Tema, it was the Friday that in going there to change out some of the currency in order to make the payment on my 1-year lease agreement, that my brokers, one of the bankers who deal with him, one of the bank reps who handles his account, he says, said, you know, you could open an account. I said, really? And so I said, I'm going to do that. And so I went through all the process that one would need, you know, similar almost to that Jamaica. So I thought because I went through all of that, the account was a done deal. Unfortunately, that was not so. But in the end, we got there. And what helped a lot was the fact that they would have needed a copy of my residency slip that Ghana Immigratiom will give you once you make that application. So that lets them know that, okay, you know, you really are planning to reside in Ghana. And the icing on the cake was the Ghana card when I eventually got that. And that was like, it's a wrap, it's a done deal. And so I had to return to Tema because that's where I started the process. And so when I made reference to being in the bank for 3 hours, it was on that day I was finalizing everything. And so the account is up and running and I'm using it quite easily. But coming back to the Momo, this is what excited me to the max because it means that I really don't need to go neither to my bank in Tema or any of the branches they have around because I'm able to do everything, accessing my money using my smartphone. And if I need cash, as I spoke to and you saw on the vlog, to go to the Momo agent. But guess what I didn't know? That I just found out last week. Every day, it's a day you can learn something new. I was with a Ghanaian friend, and I saw, you know, she took up, we were driving along, and then she stopped, and she says, oh, Dad, I'm going to the Momo. But then I saw her take money out, and then I'm observing her at the Momo, same roadside, and she hands over the cash. So when she came back in the vehicle, I said to her, you owe the Momo, so you can't owe the Momo and pay them later. She said, Dad, what are you talking about? I said, but I saw you give the Momo agent cash. She says, oh, that's going to put up on my upload on my account. I said, wait a minute, whoa. I said, no, what do you mean? What do you mean? She says, I gave them the cash and then they will put it on my account. I need to order some items and I'm going to do it online. I said, so you can't give the Momo agent the raw cash. I only thought you could withdraw the cash. Because remember, guys, I spoke to when I was up talking and did that vlog on the Momo. When I'm talking about top up, you know, I'm talking about buying the airtime, whatever, you know. It did not cross my mind at all that you could give them cash like you're making a deposit. That's exactly what that was, making a deposit, a cash deposit on our account. So this now specifically, I'm going to tie this up. This specifically goes to the foreigner coming in, my Jamaican diaspora, and any other foreigner elsewhere. If you're coming in and you want to explore Ghana for a couple of months, and even if you said, okay, you want to reside, but it's taking a longer time to get a bank account open, you're good to go from you get the Ghana card, you're good to go. Yes, take your currency, you go to the camp, you change it out, and then you pull up on a Momo agent, give them the Ghana CD cash, boom, that's your bank doing a cash deposit, boom, and run your mobile account on your phone, whether banger or a smartphone. And if you want to withdraw some cash, you know how that goes because I've already addressed that. Guys, the 29th of this month, with the 4 months I'm here, I hope what I've shared have been thorough enough and the steps that you understand it is possible. But one thing you have to do is mentally make the decision. You also have to be intentional. Everybody's story is different. Yes, there may be challenges along the way. Yes, there are some persons, their story, you know, they haven't got their residency for whatever reason. But I'm saying to you, right, this is my story. I didn't have no connections at Ghana, right? My faith speaks to the mustard seed faith. Other people call it other things. And I packed that up in my suitcase and in my pocketbook and my carry-on and hold that close. And I still rolling on that. And I had made a decision that when I touched down in Ghana the first Sunday, I would just like to go to church and give praise and worship. And I said to him, Brooke, I need to go to a church Sunday. He said, no problem. I told him that actually from in Jamaica when we were connected. And then when I got into Accra, I said to my landlords, I need to find a church. And where mostly English is spoken, so I could understand much better, because the one in Tecmont, they did a lot of the dialect. And my landlords recommended me a church, and that's where I've been rocking on a Sunday. And again, my journey is just sharing. And as I was inspired, but I already was very determined that I'm going to try. Because the path I was never told my path in life would be smooth like a baby's bum. I'm prepared for what may come on the path. So as long as you are determined, and even if you came to visit and you don't like it, I'm saying that's okay. Ghana is worth the visit. And even if you come and you say, okay, you did a year, and you say, no, that's okay. I'm telling you, the continent of Africa is worthy of your visit, worthy of you putting on your bucket list. And Destination Ghana, I believe, is the gateway, especially to our Jamaican diaspora all across the globe, because there's a lot of history with us. So, have a great day. I'm going on the road. It's not everywhere I'm going to take you, man. Sure! But take care. God bless. Until next time.